If you have flat feet or collapsed arches, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't run, but there is a higher risk of injury. So let's have a look at a few different things that we can do to help develop more foot support. Hi, I'm Helen Claire, and this is the Run Better with Yoga show, helping you to run injury-free and move with more ease and joy. So the muscles that form the arch of the foot are there to provide stability. A bit like a bridge, they provide the foot with support and protection. And if the arch collapses, then that support is gone. It means that the muscles can't effectively engage, they don't have the strength and power to respond to the ground underneath and spring back off. Less ankle support also means that it's very likely the ankle is going to be rolling in, and that can lead to shin pain, knee pain, and hip pain. But as with many afflictions, it's often not the area of complaint that is actually the root of the cause. And when it comes to flat feet, I really recommend that you connect to your core and glute strength. And I have a couple of different videos that you can have a look at for this, and we'll link to those in the show notes. But targeting the feet specifically in terms of building awareness and strength and enhancing stability can reap a lot of benefits. So we could start with tree pose. Stand tall. Take your hands to your hips. So we're just balancing on both feet. Find a great posture. Soften the back of your knees. Lengthen up through the crown of your head. Lift your toes. And see if that helps you to feel your inner arch lifting. And then see if you can maintain that lift of the arch, but just relax the toes back down. Now allow one knee to externally rotate without moving anything else. Rest that heel on your other foot. And stay as tall as you can. Start to press your balancing foot down. Set your gaze somewhere into the distance. And then if you're happy to take that foot a little bit higher, let's go onto the calf, under the knee. Keep the pelvis level, press down through the balancing foot, and lengthen up through the crown of your head. You'll feel that cinching in from your center. And you should feel the foot actively working here. So take around 10 breaths. There's no need really for these purposes to take that foot any higher, so we can just keep that foot there. And then try on your second side. Do this exactly the same thing and notice any difference. So as you press that foot down, sending the energy in opposite directions, keeping the pelvis centered. And feel that arch actively working. So tree pose, along with any other balances in yoga, and also the standing postures, are great for building strength in the muscles of the plantar. So if you need a little bit of extra specific targeted strengthening work for those plantar muscles of the foot, then grab a block. So we'll stand one foot on the block. And you can either just keep your back toes down or hover them. So this is also a balance, but here I want you to start thinking about scrunching the foot. So shortening the foot, I'm hugging my toes towards the heel. If you just want to have a go without balancing, then obviously try it like this with the back foot down. And this really gets those muscles to work, to engage, flexing the toes. So those muscles, they control the toes. And then progress to doing it in the balance. Obviously do that on both sides, and if one side's harder than the other, spend a little bit longer on that side. If you don't have a block, this is something you can do on a stair at home. The more yoga you do in general, the stronger your feet will get. And also transitioning to a more minimal shoe or even spending more time barefoot will get the muscles of the foot working more the way that they should. If we spend a lot of time with our feet encased in very supportive and cushioned shoes, the feet start to rely on the support of the shoe and the muscles actually forget what their job is. So if you can, then start to transition to a more minimal shoe, maybe one of the barefoot styles. So I hope that was useful. And just to reiterate, whilst it can be incredibly beneficial to focus on a targeted area where you can see a strength or mobility issue, the most benefit's going to come when we work on whole body strength, mobility and flexibility. So we can't always see where our imbalances are originating from. So if you don't have it already, then I invite you to go check out my online program for Yoga for Runners, Get On Track, as it's going to make implementing a whole body yoga routine into your routine doable. You can find out more at runbetterwithyoga.com/GOT. Now, I'd love to hear from you and your thoughts, comments, and questions. Head on over to the Run Better with Yoga community group on Facebook, leave me a comment or question on the blog, or why not tag me on Instagram at Run Better with Yoga. Show me your foot progress. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time. Here's to running with more ease and joy.